And then
Walking while black. I don't think so.
Right out of the gate, this isn't just a routine case, this is a loaded statement. Walking while black. That immediately raises questions about bias, probable cause, and whether this stop was really about law enforcement or something else. Stay with this one, it gets interesting.
Walking while black. I don't think so. You know, the world is against you. Don't let him be. Blake. Mr. Blake, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to, you have to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Hold up, unauthorized crossing point. That's basically jaywalking. So now we've gone from crossing the street to a full-blown drug investigation? This is where legal lines get blurry. Was this a legitimate stop or a pretext to search? That distinction matters a lot in court.
Okay.
On September 4th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a possession of marijuana investigation at 100 Hollows Tree Lane in Harris County, Texas. Officer was informed defendant crossed unauthorized crossing point from convenience store to apartment complex.
And there it is, the judge shuts it down. No probable cause. That's huge. In plain terms, the search doesn't hold up legally, which can collapse the entire case. But notice the tone. There's also a warning here. The court is basically saying, you got lucky. Don't push it next time.
Officer observed strong odor of marijuana.
Wait. He did what?
It says he crossed an unauthorized crossing point. So I guess he crossed the street.
Is he jaywalking?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. And then
Walking while black.
and it says the officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and he was informed that the defendant had begun to walk backward upon being asked about marijuana by another officer. A PC search was conducted, and the officer...
I don't think so. Walking while black. I don't think so. I'm going to find no probable cause.
Now this is a completely different situation. Multiple driving violations, near collision, and a warrant for blood after refusal. That's a strong case. But here's the question. Do you think refusing the test helped, or actually made things worse?
Mr. Blake, be careful, man. You know, the world is against you. Don't let him be. Do something with your life. You know what I mean? The more you just, come on, man. All right, I'm gonna have you just take a seat and back, all right? Hang tight. Well, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, man.
On September 4th, 2024, officers observed the defendant's vehicle failing to maintain a single lane at 2600 Eldridge Parkway in Harris County, Texas. Officers observed the defendant's vehicle swerve on multiple occasions, cross over center stripe lane divider, and on one occasion almost strike another vehicle. Traffic stop was initiated. Officers made contact with the defendant, who was the driver of the vehicle. The officer observed lethargy, slurred speech. Defendant was read the DIC and refused blood. A blood search warrant was obtained and executed. Defendant was ID'd with a Texas driver's license.
Did you say there was an odor of alcohol as well, or no?
No, Your Honor.
Hey, Ms. Don't say anything.
I'm sorry.
Ms. Trevor, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You need to understand if you're taking any kind of medication for depression or any other prescribed medication, controlled medication, it's still possible to abuse it, intoxicate, or make yourself, without the ability to drive. If you take too much, if you do something that you're not supposed to, you end up on the street again, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Does she have any prior DWIs?
I will check, Your Honor.
If you can run her NCIC, please. How old are you, ma'am?
32.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a case manager for individuals with mental health and IDD.
Are you married? Children?
I have 2 kids. I'm not married, sir.
You have 2 children?
Yes, 2 daughters, 11 and 4.
No previous DWI, just the previous step.
Okay. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am?
I can't afford it right now. I lost my job due to this incident.
I'm offering you a lawyer. Would you like a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, please.
I understand the stress about this, but Don't abuse any kind of dope. Imagine if you go to jail and you don't have anyone to bond you out, who's going to take care of those? Ma'am, Miss Treadwell, I want you to listen. I know you're thinking about what to say, then you don't listen. If you go to,
I'm gonna listen. Yes, sir.
if you go to jail and I can make your bond $15,000 and you don't have anyone to bond you out, who's going to take care of those two little girls? You need to consider this next time you're out there in the free world, because if I find that you're a danger, that you do something to violate these conditions, I'm going to put you in there. I'm not giving you any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to fill out an application for me now. So deputy's going to give you an application. After that, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You will eventually meet with Rachel for your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box. All right? Yeah. We'll direct you if you want to head that way. Okay, Yasha, hey,
How are you?
what's going on?
Judge, I'm here on Mr. Tyrell. He has the bond violation.
Come up, Mr. Terrell. I'm sending you now for a drug test, sir.
Sir.
And then if you ever miss another drug test, I'm going to put you in jail.
This is one of the toughest moments here. The judge isn't just reacting. He's making a judgment call that this person can't manage on their own right now. Repeated violations plus a failed test? Legally, that almost always ends in custody.
No questions asked, and I'm going to make your bond probably double what your felony is. Do you understand?
Sir,
As it stands, I ordered you not to consume alcohol or any kind of dope. We're going to test you now. We'll see what it shows, if anything. And then you have other things to do?
Yes, sir.
You want to? Can you come back?
Yes.
Okay. Take a seat. You test positive for.
Sir.
Is that why you keep going? I hear you over there, man.
I stopped.
Really?
Sir, I have.
For you to test positive, that means you probably did it within the last 2 days.
Sir.
Okay. I don't believe you.
I did it. I stopped doing it probably about a little bit under a week ago, probably like 4 days ago.
Yeah. Okay.
But, like, just being honest, sir,
He
I'm not
admits that he used, but he needs help, Judge.
I've
I'm
been-
gonna
He's getting help.
and I'm going to give it to him.
I've been going into A meetings and stuff as well.
It's not working for you because you're still using. And I'm not going to take you coming here and telling me that I've quit. I'm going to stop. I told you that when you first got here. And that was the time when you start doing what you need to do. You now have shown me that you're incapable of stopping on your own. So I'm taking you in.
Sir.
It goes with you. No, you test positive for cocaine. You have an open felony case.
Judge, we can't put as a condition of his bond some sort of
I
treatment.
already did, Yasha.
Some help, at least, Judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him T-Raz as soon as we get him back in there. And if they say inpatient treatment, boom. But what's his last name again?
Tyrell, we can do the TRAS right now.
Yasha. If I don't take him into custody now, I'm telling him it's okay for him to do cocaine and that he's just gonna walk out of here. You think it'll ever stop? Really?
You can test him on Monday again.
He was out free and clear. He had the opportunity not to do it. He had the opportunity to clean himself. The only reason he's telling me now he wants to clean himself is because he's going in. That's the only reason, Yasha. Mr. Terrell, if you think that you're going to use cocaine and that you're going to walk out of here, it's just not going to happen. Goes with you.
Chance, please.
I already gave you a chance.
I'm a child, sir. I have just like one more
Then
chance.
if you're using cocaine out in the free world, you have no business having a child with you.
Do you think you could give me one more chance?
No, he goes with you. Sorry, Mr. Terrell. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. I can't let him go, man. I can't. I know. And I'm gonna give it to him now. Come up, Miss Bautista.
Go around the other way for me.
You are Jasmine Bautista. Miss Bautista, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member.
And this right here changes everything. Threats like this, especially tied to alleged violence, can escalate into terroristic threat charges. That's serious. So what do you think? Was this just heat of the moment anger, or a real danger the court has to act on?
On both of those, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Officer conducted follow-up investigation at 1505 Serpentine Drive, San Jacinto City in Harris County, Texas. Officer traveled to the residence and observed approximately a couple bullet holes, and the complaining witness advised that on August 25th at approximately 1:40 a.m., a dark-colored Dodge vehicle opened fire on the residence. No injuries were sustained. Complainant one advised that her brother's wife, later identified as the defendant, had recently made threats against the family. The complainant advised that her brother, complainant two, and defendant had a fight on August 18th that escalated into a physical altercation. The complainant and other family members tried to separate them, and the defendant threatened to kill the entire family. The defendant threatened to have her brothers come and shoot all of them. The complainant, the defendant's husband, told officers that during the argument on August 18th, the defendant attacked him. The complainant advised that this was when the defendant threatened to have her brother shoot and kill the entire family. Complainant believed the threat and fears for his life and his family's safety. Officer was given a video of the incident showing the defendant grabbing onto the complainant's leg and yelling, "You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids."
That statement, "you're gonna die," say that last statement again.
"You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids." I believe it was the defendant.
Zamarripa?
I believe. There's two complaining witnesses. There's the defendant's husband and then the defendant's husband's brother or sister, my apologies.
Okay. So it's the sister-in-law. So Ivan is the husband. Are you currently married to this person? Okay. Did I hear you say anything about the assault? What did you say about the assault? No, you were, that was just the terroristic threat.
In there, it says that there was a video of the defendant grabbing the complainant's leg. And then and there was also a physical altercation that they had to get involved in, separate them.
Okay, well, tell me about the assault. There has to be some kind of...
Can I have a response when he's done with that, yeah?
Absolutely.
Let me see if I can find the OR, Your Honor.
Sure. Yeah, I have here, it says, on August 18th, 2024, the defendant, Jasmine Bautista, and the complainant were arguing and they were physically fighting. Raquel Zamarripa stated she saw the defendant scratching her brother. Raquel stated that she got involved to try to stop them from arguing and fighting, and that is when the defendant began screaming threats to her. The complainant and the other household members that she was going to have them all killed. The complainant statement, she believed the defendant could and would perform these threats.
Yes, Your Honor, there's that, and then when she grabbed the complainant's leg. So there's that first physical altercation where they had to intervene, as well as whenever she grabbed the complainant's leg.
Okay, so let me just read this to you so that you also get this. It says, affiant spoke with Ivan Zamarripa, the complainant, on or about August 29th, 2024, at the Jacinto City Police Department. Ivan stated that he has dated and lives with the defendant, Jasmine, for about a year. He stated that on August 18th, he was having a verbal argument with the defendant as she did not want him spending so much time with his family members, and that the defendant hit him and scratched him and bit him. Complainant stated a couple of his family or household members began to try to separate the defendant from him. As this was going on, the defendant screamed that she was going to have her brothers come to the residence and shoot all of them, and that they were all going to die. Complainant stated the defendant also stated she said they were all going to die, even their kids. Complainant stated that he took the threat seriously and was in fear of his family's life. And as of the date his residence received gunshots on August 25th, 2024, he is in fear of his own serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant caused him and his family members to be in fear of their lives and serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant's assaults caused him pain and injuries. He showed photographs of his injuries from the night of August 18th, 2024. Affiant notes there were several fresh scratch marks on the complainant's back, chest, face, arm, and eye. Affiant also saw 3 fresh bite marks on the complainant. While she is sitting on the ground, and she and the complainant is trying to get away, and I heard her screaming, you're all going to die. Fuck your kids. Applicant looked up defendant's driver's license number, yada, yada, compared it to the video, and positively identified the defendant as Jasmine Bautista.
Yes.
What do you got?
Your Honor, the very same day that this happened, she went to the hospital for her injuries that were caused during this incident. She filed an assault charge. I think it's one of those situations where they file first. I have tons of pictures showing injuries all over her body. There were 6 people, family members of the defendant, that attacked my client at the house. They all attacked her, even the complaining witness on the assault here. Your Honor, if she grabbed her leg, I don't hear any statement that it caused her pain or anything to that degree that would make it a Class A misdemeanor. It seems
Here it
like it would have been
says-
appropriately filed as a Class C.
No. I mean, it says here, where does it says,
Your Honor, the rip was also performed as well.
okay,
And it says that the complainant called the police because the defendant was threatening her brothers that she would kill the complainant's family. And then the defendant was biting the complaining witness, scratching the complaining witness, hitting the complaining witness, and spit on the complaining witness's face. And that's what was listed as far as the assault and the rip call.
do we know if that are they still communicating? Do they want to have contact or no?
Ivan wants no contact.
Okay, I am going to find that there's probable cause. Ms. Bautista, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person, not to be in possession of any weapons. I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect the city. If I hear that there's more gunshots, any kind of drive-bys or anything like that, it's just not going to go well. You're the one that's going to end up going to jail. So just for now, cut ties. Just go on. You have kids with this gentleman? Okay, it's wonderful. Just plenty of other fish in the sea. You know what I mean? Really, so many. Just please, there's a protective order in place. I would get to know it because if you violate the protective order, the state they will file additional charges against you, and then it's really going to go sideways. So please, no contact, no weapons. Okay. The protective order extends to him and to Raquel Zamaripa as well. Do you have any questions? So one more thing you need to understand is that the protective order limits you from going within 200 feet of where they live or where they work. So understand that you can't go over there. Even if he calls you and goes, hey, come on over, let's talk it out. I love you to death. Come on. No, if you go, you're still in violation, even if he were to ask you to go over there. So just, if he calls you, don't answer. Calls from an unknown number, hang up the phone. If he texts you, don't reply. That's it. Do you have any questions? You have a great lawyer there. She will take care of you. She's junkyard dog right there. She really. So listen to her. She'll take care of you. I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with Ms. Sims, and she'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds. I don't care what's going on there. You pick up a new case, you violate conditions, I'm the only one to bond you out. You'll be stuck like Chud. So be careful, man. Okay. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset. Then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yesterday, came back for marijuana.
Yep. Come up, Mr. Osborne. Guys, what is all the times that we've had Mr. Osborne tested, times that he's been positive, times that he's been negative? How many times have we tested Mr. Osborne, please? It's nearly 400 days old, and he's continuing to smoke weed. I mean,
This is the first time he's actually been tested, to my knowledge.
I don't think that's right. I think that we've tested him before.
I understand he tested positive, Judge. My only concern is he is trying to get a degree, and obviously through his own doing, he's missed a lot of days of school, but I'm concerned that he's not.
Since December 21st of 23, he has had a dismissal offer where he's had to do 12 hours of community service, one class, and he gets his case dismissed. Now, a year later, we are still here, and he's testing positive for marijuana.
Only number I had for him was his mother's number, which is why he initially, and it got disconnected. I could not figure out how to contact him, which is why I had the PTI offer, but I couldn't reach him to give him the
It's
PTI.
not your fault, Mr. Schofield, and I'm not going to let you fall on the sword for him. But you're still smoking.
Only one judge.
Just the one today?
Yes.
We've never tested him before?
And we have a record now.
Where are we going?
He signed the PTI yesterday, so he's just got to get his community service and his anger management done.
What kind of anger management class are we talking?
Our anger management class, and he has 12 hours of community service.
You have 3 weeks to get everything done. If you don't have everything done in 3 weeks, you will get an immediate trial setting and this offer goes away. Do you understand, Mr. Osborne?
Yes, sir.
And the next time you test positive, I'm going to light you up. No more weed. How old are you?
18.
No more weed. Do you understand?
Sir.
You will get tested again. And if I find that you're continuing to smoke weed, into jail you will go. You have 3 weeks to get this thing done. That's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey. Hey.
That's 3-1, Judge.
What's the last name?
Tomas Gonzalez.
What page is it on? Did on docket today?
Page 14.
Yes.
Marcelino. Okay. Mr. Marcelino Gonzalez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor. You are facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand that by pleading guilty to this offense, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your natural born life. If you ever get pulled over in a car and you have an alcohol on your breath and the officer sees that you have a prior DWI, what do you think they're going to do to you? Right.
Yes.
What we're doing today, you will now be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand? And if you are not in this country with permission, you go to jail for that time. I can all but guarantee that you will get an immigration detainer. So if you have people that depend on you for whatever purpose, you going to jail for that kind of time completely wastes them. You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you cannot change this. It will go on your record. It will be there until the day you die. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you still want to do this?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? I will find you guilty, sentence you to the 3 days in jail, give you credit for the one. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Otherwise, you will be right back over here. Are you appointed on the case? Okay. Let me see some. Good luck to you, Mr. Marcelino.
What is the big deal?
3,000. Oh, it's 3,500. Good morning, ma'am.
Sir.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On October 15th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the.
Morgan.
We've already given.
Gave her one
I
already?
gave her one, and Victoria just gave her another one.
Does not work? Well, if it's not working, it's not working.
I'm not asking for this stuff.
Okay. All right, sorry, Morgan.
Oh, okay. On October 15th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on the defendant's motor vehicle after observing it fail to signal a lane change and swerve left and right within its lane before striking the curb. Officers observed the defendant to be the sole occupant of the motor vehicle and detected an odor of alcohol and bloodshot, watery eyes on the person. Defendant admitted to drinking. SFSTs were conducted 6 out of 6 HGN, 5 out of 8 walk and turn, 3 out of 4 one-leg stand. DICs were read and defendant consented to breath test 0.163, 0.161.
Where was this?
It was east on Clear Lake City Boulevard.
Okay, all right. Because I'll explain to you later. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol and kind of illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
I have regular insurance.
You have car insurance in your name? Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. Don't sit and wait because you're only hurting yourself. You need to talk to a lawyer immediately because there's a lot of timing requirements. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you meet with pre-trial for your bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you.
Please.
All right, Judge, next is case